NLP for leaders is more than a training. It's over 4 days, and each day has a specific message and a specific skill that we focus. So we built these 4 days using one of the NLP techniques called perceptual positioning. And how we tie that into NLP is day one, we really focus on the basics of NLP, where we introduce the history of NLP, what NLP is, and also the most powerful understanding of NLP, which is the NLP communication model. And once people understand that, they are ready to understand the changes they need to make in their lives for self-mastery. That then leads us on to day two, where we then start teaching the skills of relational mastery. These are the core skills of conversational intelligence, listening skills, supporting skills, questioning skills, giving feedback, receiving feedback. So we start with that by the first two, which is listening and supporting. And we teach the NLP techniques of listening not only to the words that people say, not only to the physiology, but to really get an understanding of that person's map of the world. So we teach them sensory acuity listening, we teach them eye movement listening, and we also teach them the skill of rapport, so that they understand the psychological safety between people, two people conversing or a team conversing needs this psychological safety, this rapport building environment, so that they can be fully at ease to explore their map. So we teach that on day two, related to relational mastery. Day three is questioning models, and this is about leadership inquiry, leadership development, how leaders can make that shift from command and control into questioning. So telling less, questioning more. And we give them 3 powerful questioning models, which is the meta model for precision. This is how do we chunk down information people give us into a precise message that they are trying to give you. So it's the meta model questioning. We then teach them the perspective questioning model, which is the 4 perspectives, as a questioning model, so that you can take a situation and allow the person you're talking to live through those perspectives, so that they tap into their higher consciousness to bring to reality 4 perspectives, not only their perspective of the story. And that is done very simply through a 7-step questioning framework. So we teach them that. And of course, one of the most powerful models that leaders can use to get their employees to deliver performance, it's the well-formed outcome conversation. And we've put as a process that takes people through 20 questions, that at the end of this 20 questions, which can take about a 45-minute conversation, the person walks out with their own well-formed outcome on what they need to achieve in order to do what they need to do. So that's day 3. And then day 4, we bring it all together into systemic integration. This means, how do they integrate all this knowledge into their world? So we do this with team coaches. There are 8 team coaches that help the participants, or that coach the participants through these 4 filters, so that there's a team that is focusing on self-mastery, there's a team that's focusing on leadership, relational mastery, there's a team that's focusing on leadership development, and another one on systemic integration. And each team takes the knowledge they've learned for that day and translates it through the filter of that particular domain and shares it with the rest. So what this means is that not only do people in 4 days get the skills of basic NLP, they get the application models that have been digested and well thought through in a group of people, who then bring the solution on how they believe they can apply those models. So it's super powerful. It's highly intensive. It's long hours. We start from 9, we end at 6:30, and we cover a great deal of content, a great deal of theory, and more importantly, highly experiential with practice, practice, practice. Every day is filled with activities that takes the theory into experiential practice. These 4 skills are crucial for leaders today. These 4 understandings, these 4 perspectives will give leaders an entire different focus and understanding of their role as a leader beyond what they're doing, which is at the end of the day delivering performance, delivering results, but shifting from understanding the importance of 4 roles in their leadership. The role of being the consultant, the advisor, the person who is teaching them skills as a teacher and giving them the information they need, to being a counselor sometimes when you've got to support people that are going through a hard time, and then more importantly, how to be a coach and a mentor. And what's the distinctions between the mentoring skill and the mentoring part and the coaching part, which is totally different. So these are the 4 distinctions that we help leaders to understand these very clearly, so they are able to shift from, in their own mindset, conversations that are dedicated to leading, conversations that are dedicated to teaching, conversations that are dedicated to mentoring from their past experience, and the conversations that they are dedicated to coaching people to perform at their best. They are 4 very different conversations that require different skills. And coming to this training, we teach leaders these skills. This is the unique formula of this training. So you have, by attending this NLP knowledge, you are, and the way that we deliver it, you come out there ready to implement it in your life.